Well, Jan and Peter complained for months to council about trucks parking in their street. Then one landed in their backyard.
Oh my God, please!
Then there was this almighty crash.
Are they going to listen now? My grandchildren could have been killed.
Imagine being met with this unwanted guest at dinner time on a Tuesday night.
And we had a crunch, and then it just kept coming, and I shot out of the house, and there's a big semi-trailer in our garden.
Peter Hupelo emigrated to Australia a year ago to be closer to his daughter and grandchildren. Now he's counting the cost of a rogue semi-trailer smashing through his yard.
How lucky were you that you weren't out sitting on that table?
Well, the night before we sat there with our grandchildren and my daughter. I got to cry. It could have been, if it was a night earlier, well, we'd have been gone, you know.
The retiree built that pergola himself, part of a year's worth of DIY landscaping done with the help of wife Jan to get the backyard looking perfect for the grandkids to enjoy.
Absolutely devastated. We've just put the last plants in and have finished the landscaping. It's taken us nearly a year to do it, and heartbreaking.
This vehicle was actually parked here when the incident occurred. The semi-trailer was travelling in this direction down the street and then attempted to make a U-turn by reversing back into this ditch, hoping he'd avoid this car, but obviously going too far and ending up in the backyard.
CCTV captures the semi-trailer driving out of the scene. You can see there was another truck parked on the opposite side of the street, adding to the difficulty of the manoeuvre. The driver of that vehicle claims he was also hit.
That guy hit my truck too.
He hit your truck?
Yeah.
The offending vehicle remained parked at the scene the following day with a tear in its tarpaulin. Police arrived and spoke to the driver, who had moved his big rig to the end of the street but couldn't complete a U-turn there either.
He's in the cab, he said, I haven't done nothing. I haven't done nothing, he kept saying to me. I thought, you've just wrecked my garden. You just drove through the fence.
The driver was taken away by ambulance several hours later, apparently suffering a medical episode. Peter and Jan are most annoyed at Brisbane City Council after complaining for months about the number of heavy vehicles using their street in Doolandella as a parking spot.
Well, we were informed when we bought it that trucks shouldn't park there, and then gradually it's got worse and worse.
Jan sent in photos to show how busy it gets, but a council officer inspected and said they were legally allowed to park there.
I am to think how many times we've been. I've sent emails. Each week we sent evidence of the trucks parking. So if the council had taken action when we first reported these trucks back in March, this could have been avoided.
I can't believe how this council can just say they're allowed to park here, you know. Now just look, here's another truck coming now, and he parked just there. This truck, he was here last night. This is what we've got to put up with.
We tried calling the office of their local councillor, Charles Strunk.
I think if he could come out and see it for himself, I mean, the residents here are pretty devastated.
He did visit the scene after our cameras left, declining an interview. A Brisbane City Council spokesperson said it is aware of the residents' concerns and is currently investigating installing a yellow line on the street.
Listen to us, you know, listen to the people that live in these houses next to this road, you know. People have complained to them, but nothing has been done.
Making the street a no parking zone won't be enough, according to Peter and Jan, as trucks could still drive down the cul-de-sac to attempt that difficult U-turn.
Now in view of this, I think no truck should be down here. We sit out at that patio. Had we been there last night, it would have been a different story. Hopefully
now what's happened, they will, you know, pull their finger out and do something, you know, before there is a fatality. Our granddaughters could have been